Today's auction news is brought to you by Nevada Public Auction.
Possible action, decision deliberation regarding a professional service agreement between Northern Nye County Hospital District and Renown Medical Group to provide a professional preliminary and primary and urgent care services.
Okay.
Angela, do you want us to go forward with this, with the way it's written, with the modification that the commissioner was just talking about, or do you want to hold this one for a little later in the agenda so we can maybe get a copy to you, you can see what we're talking about?
Well, I would like to discuss it with our council and make sure it's okay. And there are, I said, a couple of more changes that will probably occur before it's finalized. If I understand that you guys want this done ASAP, I can appreciate that. As you know, I know that they need it up there.
Mr. Chairman,
if we could have a special meeting just to, convene to approve the final version, I think that would be very beneficial and wise.
Mr. Chairman, the motion that you had on the floor was simply to pass it in concept with everything that is in here, because everything we're doing now is, I believe, after I received Angela's update midday yesterday, I think everything else is simply wordsmithing, but she would have to correct me on that if she had some additionals after that.
Well, I think there's one of the things we may get stuck on is as far as the maintenance of the building, 2.2.2.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Then
And
I'm going to
I think it's
withdraw
going
my
to need to get
motion.
clarified with their council.
Then I would like to withdraw my motion and make a new one.
I will withdraw my second.
Okay.
Okay. The motion I would like to make is to please pursue this between our district attorney and your council and get all the language worked out as soon as possible and call a special meeting for final approval.
Second.
Mr. Lilly has been bringing up over and over and over that this hospital district was created simply to pay back some money. That is not what the hospital district was created for. It was created to operate a hospital district and provide for the services that are needed in the rural area. Also, the ordinance creating the Board of Trustees stated the same and mentions the same NRSs. So the purpose of the hospital district is to operate a hospital district that will provide for medical services in an underserved area.
Okay.
And again, that's the reason why we have the special meeting being scheduled, and then we'll have all the complete information as the DA had stated, that we'll have both legal folks work out the issues, and then we'll move on.
Well, I was just hoping to get my concerns in there so that if they weren't in what Ms. Bello or DA Bello suggested, that perhaps they could be changes made as they go along, because I'm looking at this and it looks rather robotic. So thank you. That was all I had to say.
Okay, 5-0.
And I believe it's 5-0. Motion carries.